Hey you guys, it is Claudia underscore Coco Goddess coming back to you with another video. There you go. Alright, whoa, check out the fresh ear cut. Check it out, y'all. So I wanted to turn this blue, but I didn't want to use any chemicals. So I decided to follow the trend and use that hair coloring that you can use that has no chemicals. Well, it has some ingredients, but nothing harsh. So what I found in store, but you could actually get it online. I'm going to put the link below. The one I have is called Mofajang, and it's a hair coloring material. Yes, true blue, y'all. So the inside of my jar looks crazy because I guess I had it laying sideways. My bad. Don't laugh at me. All right, so get everything that you will need together, which your first item you're gonna definitely need is your hair coloring material, whichever color that you chose to do. Then you got your brush. Then make sure you have your mirror so you can do the back of your head. Then I have my paper where I'm going to put my hair color on. Don't laugh, my ratchetness. Then your spray bottle, because the material does not work very well dry. Make sure you have your towel to clean up your edges and make sure everything is straight. So what I'm doing right now is I am putting the material onto the paper so I can spread it out. Make sure you have it all smoothed out nicely and not caked up on the paper. So there you go. So I could not find something to smooth my color out with, y'all, so I had to grab something. I didn't have like a popsicle stick or something, so just don't laugh at what I'm using. All right, I'm not playing. I'm serious. Me dead serious, my laugh. All right. All right, so now you got it on your paper. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and smooth it out. And the way I did that, I folded my paper in half. Don't let it come out the sides of paper like that. So smooth it out by doing that. Literally, guys, y'all could put this whole color together in your head without even getting any of it on your hands. So crazy. But it still washes off anyway, so it doesn't even matter. All right. Now I'm just washing the utensil off that I used to spread this hair coloring material on. So I'm just washing that off. So once I come back, I gotta make sure that I got my hair sprayed up. Make sure your hair is damp. It is very important that your hair is damp. Like I said, the material, it's almost like a wax material. So the way that it works, it dries almost like beeswax on a person's hair with like dreads or something of that nature. So it could dry very, very thick and caked on if it doesn't have enough water to it. But don't drench it too much. It can't be soaping wet or it's not going to work that way either. So just damp. You see how my hair is? Just damp. That is it. Okay. Don't overdo it. Pat the forehead down because I don't need all that excess on my forehead. Thank you. Now I got my brush. So now I'm going to go ahead and pat it onto the paper. Pat. Keyword pat, y'all. Please don't OD. You don't want it caked up on the brush. If it's caked up on the brush, then it's going to be caked up on your hair. Then it's going to be hard to get rid of that. Then you might have to do it all over again. So I just kind of kept patting it till I got it to have a little bit as possible on the brush, but just enough to start doing something. So once I had it on the brush, I started lightly, no heavy hand, brushing into my hair. And while I'm just kind of doing that, I just wanted to show you guys just slowly how it's looking when you're doing it lightly, excuse me. So if you start brushing too heavy, then it's going to be all caked on. You see how I pressed a little bit harder? I kind of shouldn't have did that. Just kind of do it a little bit. You see how I got a little caked on at that bottom part, and I try to fix it. See, that's what you don't want to happen. Y'all tried to fix it. I tried to fix it. It wasn't working. So just don't let it do that, because then it's going to get onto your hair like that. And trust me, this was not easy to do on a low cut. It was so much easier if you had hair, because then you could do it like all of the rest of the tutorial videos where you just run it through your fingers and just run your fingers through your hair with the product on there. We couldn't do that. I tried to do that, and let me tell you, it looked like I had Beijing on my hair, honey. I had to wash it out. No, we was not doing that. So I started experimenting, and this was the best that I came up with, and I saw no one do this online. So just for a second, I'm just going to go ahead and show you slowly like I'm doing it, just to give you an idea of what it's supposed to look like in a natural motion, and just keep going. And it doesn't even matter if you're getting it past your hairline. It doesn't matter. I kind of encourage you to keep brushing past it, so that way you know it's evenly all the way up to the front, and then you clean it up later. Ah, looking good, honey. All right, so now you guys can really see the concept of what I'm doing here. So I'm kind of looking in the mirror, and I'm trying to squat down with my camera. So don't mind my looks. Look. I'm already feeling myself. Look, look good. It look good. It look good. And even if you do mess up in some areas, just keep trying to brush that area to smooth it out and spread the material, the color out. And that's the best way to do it. If you don't feel like it's spreading out the way you need to, then you need to grab your water bottle, do a little another spritz, so that way it'll start moving again and loosening up. Real important to pay attention to your sides, especially when you got a shortcut like that. A lot of people have like fades and things like that on the side. You got to pay attention, because you can't have it all caked up and at the same amount all around if you have a fade on the side. So now that you guys have the concept of what I'm doing, speeding up the video just so y'all can see exactly what it's supposed to look like. See how I'm doing my sides, paying attention to my little fades I got going on. I ain't no Barbie, y'all. Don't correct me. Yes, me love it. I always love that blue though. That blue is the best. I also even tried 2 other colors, and I'm going to do a review on those too. Wasn't really feeling them. Blue was the best for me. Got to get some other colors. So now I'm doing my back. Gotta get to the back, y'all. Gotta get to the back. Remember your mirror? So I'm already looking in my big mirror in my bathroom, and then I'm using this to be able to see my back. So I'm kind of crouching down just so you guys can see what I'm doing in the camera. All right, so I wanted to clean up a little bit and get my little spots. You got to just make sure that you're going into details with getting your spots. And look at it all cleaned up. Check out the back. I'm cleaning up that back. Get that back. And that is pretty much it. After you clean it up, you got the finished product. You got the look, and I really feel I could say that this thing lasts like a legit 4 or 5 days, and I've even worked out with it, and it didn't like run down my face, dripping sweat, and all of that stuff. I didn't have any of that, so it looks good. Bye. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. Tune in for the next one. Bye.